and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. Well, you might notice something that's a little bit different. If you remember last episode, we went over to get some wool, and I realized that a wolf, by the way, I'm just predicting the comments are coming because that video is not released yet, but I'm predicting the comments are going to say, no Fix, you idiot, it wasn't the villager, it was the wolf. Yeah, I know. It was making a little joke. But regardless, a wolf killed all of our sheep. Now, fortunately, it's Bedrock, so sheep spawn frequently, so I can get a few more right around here, no problem. But yeah, my sheep pasture over there is dead. So that may eventually turn into just another crop field or something like that, maybe even a house or something, I don't know. But it is finally time that today we are going to address our wool situation here so we can use it for a lot more interiors and stuff, because that's kind of a bit of a hiccup. And I laid out these buildings, these 4 buildings right here, and the idea is there are 16 colors of wool. So each building will hold 4 different colors of sheep and 2 of each. So the idea is that'll be a sheep pen, that'll be one, and that'll be one, that'll be 2 colors. Same thing over there, that'll be 4, and then repeat it 4 times and that'll be 16. That'll be all the colors. So we should have an automated system to get wool. Now, in addition to that, I'm gonna make an automated minecart system that's gonna connect all of these up, that is going to drop shears in. So the thinking is I'm gonna have one control room where I can drop like a whole bunch of shears. Like I'll make several double chests worth of shears, and I will just put it in a revolving minecart that will just keep on circulating forever and ever and ever. I'm gonna make it open to the air too, so you'll see it. That'll be really cool. And it'll be just dropping shears in, going back and forth to all these buildings. So that means these buildings are gonna be really, really cool. I think the design is awesome. I think it's gonna be a really creative and cool looking city design. Because as you're walking here, you're gonna walk underneath moving minecarts, you're gonna go here, and if you want so we'll figure out, so I left a space of 4 here because that'll be the 4 different colors, so that way you can tell which building you want to go in to collect your stuff. So we'll probably end up doing something like, this will probably be like an entrance here, and then it'll be like, you know, red and blue over here and green and yellow over there, and you'll walk in, you'll go get your colors, right? And because this will be the chest storage room, so we'll drop down the chests here. It's not extra big, but it's big enough that I think it should be cool. So we'll go ahead and mark this now, and actually I'll take this chance to close these up, because eventually we'll do maybe a little bit more creative of a build. Right now I just did stone block to kind of rough it in, so something along these lines. Yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Now the next thing I want to do before we get any further in this little project is I want to go and get a whole bunch of grass and start putting grass across here, and then right after that we're gonna put the raised pathways, because that's how I'm gonna get my sheep to get back and forth, so I can get 30, well, how many? I need 32 sheep, right? So that's gonna be some grind. So let me do the grind, and then we'll come back and I'll show you where the sheep are gonna live for the rest of their lives. I have made some progress here. Let's take a look down here first. I got all 4 of these. Oh, you know what? What the heck? What the heck? I know that I put, these are all messed up. What? I know that I put blocks there. Are they all gone? What the heck is going on here? Why would this be this way? Okay. Wow, what is happening? I'm getting some sort of weird, sort of glitching or something. Are they all gone? Let's go take a look. That's gonna make me insane. Did I just forget a room? Maybe, did I just forget a room? That could be. Oh man, I am so lucky that these, I guess I'm not that lucky. I could just redo it if that were the case, but yeah. Man, these are all messed up here, okay. So the only question that I really have is, should I put down like a row here? Do I need that? I guess it probably wouldn't hurt, right? Like just keep all those carts, make sure that they don't sort of glitch out or fall down or whatever. But yeah, they're all, let's go ahead and do that. That's gonna make this area sort of look better anyway as well. So yeah, it'll make this yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of work. All right, I'll clean this up. While I'm cleaning this up, can I just tell you something that we're going through now as a family? So my 5-year-old son is autistic, as I think everyone here probably knows at this point, and he's doing great. And he has a TSS who is, the TSS, basically, it's her job. She sort of enacts, she's like the day-to-day therapist. She enacts the plan that the BSC, who's the supervisor, sort of comes up with. And they're both wonderful. We've gone through a few, that were sometimes slightly less than wonderful, and this one is just great. We are so lucky to have her. So Harrison, his school closed, his preschool closed due to lack of enrollment, probably due to this COVID thing that is going on, but regardless, it closed. So we've been searching for a new one over the last probably 4 or 5, 6 days. Well, we found one, and we thought, oh, it's perfect. It's a small little church preschool. It's just kind of very similar to the one that we left, or the closed, and it should be great. And so we texted them and said, emailed and said, hey, can my son come to this? And they wrote back, oh yeah, we still have spots, blah blah blah. So we thought, okay, cool. And then we said, oh, and by the way, he has a TSS, who would be like his day-to-day therapy, and she's great, and she has all her clearances and everything like that. Everything, it's all, it's all through an official agency and stuff like that. And she'd just be there to help facilitate him staying on task and, moving along at the same speed as the group and all those things. And all of a sudden, they were back like, yeah, so I talked to the teacher, and we're just not sure that this is the right year to have another adult in the room. Any other year would probably be fine, but just with COVID and stuff, we think it's probably best to not have your TSS come. Well, I mean, that's what he requires to go to school. That's not just helpful. It's really needed. And I'll tell you what, folks, I am pissed. Like, I am really dark about this because I feel like it is discriminatory, to be totally honest. I hate to just throw that around, but I feel like they're like, because I think that they probably know, because it was pretty clearly written that that's really what he needs to go. And look, if I wanted to, I could probably raise hell. I could, contact a lawyer or something like that, but I don't want to go there now. That's the whole thing. It's like, now I don't want to go there. Like screw that school, right? I mean, what, they're not gonna make accommodations? Who, by the way, the TSS that comes, not only is she great and really helpful in, but she makes the teacher's job 1,000 times easier. Like, without her, the teacher's gonna spend either half of her time sort of keeping my son on task, or just ignoring him and let him sort of like wander around the room or something, and it makes me, I am furious. Now, there's a light at the end of the tunnel here, because we did find another preschool that's still enrolling, and it's a little bigger, so that's probably not quite as ideal, but they totally get it. They're like, oh yeah, we've had TSSs, we know how that works, and no problem, just send the clearances over, and you're good to go, basically. So we're good. We found a place. But I am outraged that any school, would be like, yeah, no kids with no autistic kids this year, essentially, is what they're saying, even though they're not actually saying those words. I mean, they might as well be, because without that therapist, I mean, good luck. So yeah, I'm really, really, really angry about it, and you'll have to let me know in the comments if I'm off base or whatever. But it's kind of what we're going through, and it's really, man, it's a real punch in the gut, because he's doing so great. I'm so proud, and then you hear something like that, I'm like, wait, you don't want him? You don't want this awesome, amazing, like, perfect little kid to come to your school? Like, screw you. So whatever. I'm mad. I'm taking my frustrations out on these sheep, look at these sheep. They're gone again. They're down there again. I need to get them. I need to figure out what to do about this area right here. I want to breed these guys, I guess, is probably going to be the best move, but they keep freaking dropping down in here, even though they're leashed. They're leashed, and they just keep going. But now I think the leash won't stretch, and it's such a pain. All right, what I'm gonna do probably is just block off this area right now, and then get these sheep into the pens after I just breed them over and over, because I probably just make them all white, and then figure out what to do next. Now, I'm going to have a lot of minecarts going on the system. This episode may end up being very long, or it may end up being broken up. This build may be broken up, because I have a lot of things I want to do here. I'm going to have several minecarts going around. One is going to be to actually drop shears into the thing, and I'm kind of thinking that the other minecart might actually run the dispenser. I was kind of thinking about that, because we have mob griefing off in this world now. And the reason being is for Enderman, and because I wasn't real happy with the add-on that I was using, stop Enderman griefing from picking up blocks. Like, I don't care about creepers. That's part of the game. The Enderman thing is really annoying, because you know, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just like you turn around and there's big holes in your ground. And, you know, I'm trying to manicure this world, so it just made sense to turn off mob griefing. Now, with that being said, that means my villager breeder won't work. Not a big deal. I think I'm good on villagers for a while. And if I need to, I'll just turn it on while the villager breeder works, right? Secondly, sheep will eat grass. They will respawn their wool. I tested that. But they don't eat the grass. Like, the grass doesn't turn into dirt and then back into grass. It just stays as grass. Which, I mean, whatever, I don't care. But the problem is that's going to make my redstone thing a little trickier. So I think what I'm planning on doing is doing a dispenser right here, and then on the outside of it having one of those detector rails. So every time the cart goes by, it should, I believe, send a redstone signal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over to Test World and test this out. Yeah, perfect. This is my system. I think it's going to work perfectly. So this is how I'm going to actually make this thing work. Now, it's going to be cool because you're actually going to see the mine carts rolling. I think that's going to be a fun little thing. But look, now I wonder if is the durability going down when it doesn't shear? Because that would be a real problem if that's the case. Doesn't seem to be. It seems like it's trying to shear, but unless it actually shears, it seems like the durability is not going down. So I'm going to watch here once the sheep finally ever eats. Eat your grass, sheep. Eat the grass, sheep. Sheep, eat the grass. Why won't the sheep eat the grass? Oh, there, did it just do it? I didn't see. I didn't notice. Okay, let me, here's what I'll do. Here's what we'll do for a little test job here. Let's grab another set of shears here and throw these in here, and then we'll just watch it. And because you know what, I'll just take out this. I'll be now. Look, it's perfect, right? So all these times that it's going by is not shearing. Yeah, it doesn't use durability. It's great, terrific. So this is going to be the plan. So this is going to work great. And it turns out I needed this, which is a detector rail, not an activator rail. I don't know anything. I'm the worst ever. And then over here, also additionally, on top of this, is we're going to have something like this that's going to be rail, well, just actually whatever, rail like this. And then we'll have another minecart that's running on top of that with just probably like a hopper minecart, I guess it would be. Yeah, hopper minecart. Or a chest minecart even. Yeah, it could be a chest minecart. That's just going to be rolling and just dropping shears into these. So every time it gets empty, and I think that'll be cool. We'll have like 3 or 4 different carts depending on the pathing that I choose to take. But yeah, this is totally going to work. Underneath, we already have hoppers set up to grab the wool. Yes, success. Well, let's give her a test. I got a couple in there. Only a few, only like 4. But I think this thing is going to go around all the way, triggering off, I think. Oh, there's no shears in here. Oh yeah, there's no shears. Oh yeah, there's no shears in this, so it's probably not going to work yet. So let's see here. Now, I don't mean to put shears. Let me show you how little I've done here, but this is a little bit more time consuming than I really thought it was going to be. Oh, it stopped already. Well, that didn't take. Oh, because there's no. Oh, Fix. Oh, Fix. What are you doing? Oh. Folks, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Remember all those times we were over my test world? Like that one time that we were over my test world and I was like, oh, I need to make sure that, you know, I'm getting the right thing. I made activator rails, not detector rails. I made the wrong rails. I made like 3 stacks of them and they're all the wrong thing. None of these are working. And I was like, why are these not working? It's making me insane. Yeah, it's because I made the wrong rails. These are the right rails. Right here. Watch this work. Oh, that's a baby. Okay, that one's not going to work. Watch this one work. Oh, it was just a little bit too late. Okay, it's gonna work. I'm convinced it's gonna work, but this is gonna send out a redstone signal, which should, I believe, shear my sheep. So let's go up and see how long it's gonna be till I need to make another way. I'm flying every freaking time. Oh, it always sheared them. Look, oh, it worked. It sheared. Now let's see if it picked up the wool. I think it probably did. I really think this is a cool system. Oh look, it did. It did. Now these aren't all going to be white. We're gonna dye them. You know, we're gonna dye them later on. But for right now, yeah, it did. I now have an automatic. Well, I have 4 of my 32. I have 4 of my 32 wools working. But yeah, it's cool. So the other thing I need to do is I just need to keep on breeding these guys up, and then eventually start sort of taking them over to the other 4. So I guess now is probably going to be the biggest break because I'm going to have to get all of these done. I'm going to have to change out all of these detector rails. You know, that'll take a minute, and then I just got to breed up these sheep and move them. So I'll do all that stuff. Let me grab my leads as well. Do all that stuff, and then we'll come in and start talking about actual design of the farm. I think we'll do that today. I don't know. Maybe next episode. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? My friends tease me frequently because I'm not exactly the most technically minded Redstone or Minecraft player, and I get that, and that's completely valid. And it is very apparent in a build like this, where I have been thinking as hard as my thinking cap can go just to get this to work, and I think I finally have basically a very rough idea of how I'm going to do this. And as far as the loading system and stuff like that, because again, I'm not following a tutorial. I'm trying my best to do this sort of el natural, I guess. And I think if I do this, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 7 hoppers going down. I think if I do this, then I should be able to, every time the minecart passes underneath here, it should pick up more shears. I think that's how that's going to work. So we'll just go for right now. Why don't we just go like 1? That's going to combine. Darn it, is there a way to get it to not combine? I know in Java, it won't combine if I just click here, but apparently here in Bedrock it does. If I do that, it combines. So if I do this, yeah, it still combines. I guess not. I guess there's no way. Now you can put chests next to each other, which is cool, but I guess I would have to do it like this, I guess. And actually, did that go in there? Yeah, it did. Okay. So I guess that's fine. If I just do this, that'll be okay as well, and then we'll just need a few more chests. So my plan is gonna be I'll fill all these with shears once my iron farm gets rolling in, because I got to tell you, I am like out of iron. I have used all of my iron and gold in the last couple episodes of this world. But what we'll do is we'll just make maybe a little platform or something here where we can get up here, and I can fill this whole thing up with shears. So what I want to do is I want to try it with essentially all of my remaining iron. So let's hope that this works. And for right now, I'll spread this out a little bit, just sort of manually. And that way, whenever the minecart, which is not yet formed. Oh my goodness, I don't think I made a minecart yet. Yeah, I don't think I made I better make a minecart, because I'm not totally sure I have another one. And then how would that be? I get all the shears and get everything all ready, and then I don't have a minecart to go. Okay, ready? We're gonna go. Actually, I kind of want to go this way. I don't know why. I just feel like I wanted to go this way. Oh, that's not the right thing. That's not the right thing. It has to be a chest minecart, right? I'm such an idiot. Okay. Never hurts to have an extra. Let's make it an extra one, and then let's do this. I think a chest minecart is right. So let's do a chest minecart, and then we'll get this to go. Ready and go. Okay. Now, I think that'll be dropping shears in all these, right? If it worked right. So let's see. Are there shears? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. It works. Now I need to stop that other minecart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on over there? Oh, boy. What did I mess up? What did I mess up? I know what I did. I changed these out, and I didn't flip that back on. That's okay. I can get my hopper back, and now it's going the wrong way. But it doesn't really matter, I guess. So it works. It works. Hooray. Now all these are going to get minecarts. So all we have to do now is get a bunch of shears in here. So I'll use the rest of my iron, put the shears in here, and then I'm going to... we're probably not doing any decorating today. We're probably going to break this up into multi-episodes. Let's take a walk, you and me, shall we? We're going to walk down the road and go over to the old sheep farm. I want to take a look around town. I am kind of waiting for this one pink sheep to actually eat the grass, so it'll respawn its wool, so that I can then dye it, which is kind of a thing. And then the others are in there, but I have some few baby sheep that I need to wait until they're fully grown in order to dye them, I believe. But yeah, it's looking really good. Look at these new cliffs. Oh, man. Man, I'm loving this town. I'm loving this town so much. So if you walk over here through these nice little cozy passageways, whatever, it's all so cozy and nicely terraformed and everything. You get to a place like this, and like, that's pretty rough. But here's where we're at. We are at the Sheepapalooza. Look at this place, would ya? What is this? Oh, shoot. That somehow just got knocked off of there. Huh. Well, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal, because I can fix that. But how did that happen, I wonder? Let's fix that together, and we're gonna see how the heck that happened. I need to bring some obviously I need to hide all this stuff, but I just haven't had the chance. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal, but apparently maybe it is kind of a big deal. And yeah, this thing is rolling, and it's rolling awesomely. So that's actually what I need that one reel just to put this guy back up there. I mean, these are, you know, it's easily fixed, thank goodness, but I did have to move everything. So let me take you through how I had to move it. So the original design, I had these things on this block, and what was happening, because the sheep had 2 blocks of space to move in, and what was happening, I realized very quickly, is that I was losing a lot of wool, because a lot of wool was landing on like the other edge of the second further away block, and it wasn't getting taken into the hopper. So unfortunately, I had to move them all into a 1 block thing, which means I had to move the collection thing from this block over to that block. And now it does seem to be working really well. That's the one sheep that won't eat for some reason, and these are the sheep that need to grow up. But if you look around, I have the dyes that I still need to do. I need to do these 2, and you do these. Do you have? Yeah, you have to do that. Okay, right. Yeah, so here, the green, the lime, the brown, and then the magenta, which actually, you know what I could do is throw one of those away, and it'll get picked up by the system. And as soon as these guys grow up, then should be good. In fact, I could even do, let's go magenta over there. We'll do a brown over here, waiting for these little babies to grow up. And let's do a green here. And then that way I'm starting to get that wool, I believe. Now, here is the other problem. The way this fills up, because of the minecart that picks up the shears and takes it along here, is it will fill these completely full. Now, that's not that big of a deal. It's only 14 inventory spots, but you see that's already 9. That's already, so this was already full, and then it won't drop anymore. Then it'll, you know, so the first, however many, it's getting probably like 7 or so as it goes through here. So the first 7 will fill completely. Then once 1 is full, then the next 7. You know, see what I'm saying? So it's going to take a while to get to the ones over there, like at the end of the path. I guess these, the brown and the magenta over there, are actually the last ones. Like, I'm sure they don't have any at all. I guarantee they don't have any. Let's see in there. Oh, they do have 1. I might have put that in there. I have a feeling that maybe I put that in there myself, actually. But yeah, you know what? Darn it, we did it. We did the beginnings of the ultimate sheep farm, and I think it's really cool. I think it's a really cool take on what you might think of as, you know, like a normal sheep farm. I think I actually did kind of my own spin, because I didn't look at a tutorial or anything like that. I just kind of made something that I thought was cool. You know what? I don't think I have a minecart rolling down here. Do I have is there one going? I don't think that there is. So I don't think any of these are going to get set off. So let's make a minecart quickly and throw it on there, just so we can call this officially. Oh man, I did use all of my. Oh no! I used all of my iron for shears. Okay, then I forgot that I did smelt up a little bit of iron, so I had a little bit left actually in some furnaces. So I grabbed a bit, and I should have. Yeah, there's definitely not a minecart down here. Okay, well, good to know. I'm glad we caught it, and before I started wondering why the heck none of these shears are working. But yeah, so all we have to do to get this thing to work is just do this like that, and pick something to throw away forever, like this rotten flesh, perhaps, and then put it down right here and give it a little nudge, and we should be good. I should be rolling in wool. Let's go check out and see how much we've gotten. This is the more recent one that I did. Okay, none at all. Okay, I got, looks like none. Okay, still. All right, so it's working great. I'm not getting any wool. Why am I not getting any wool exactly? I bet none of these have shears. Let me troubleshoot. Oh yeah. It's all rolling now, baby. We are all rolling now. You know what? Actually, this stuff can go away, make this start to look a little bit more beautiful. Next episode, we will start right here where we left off, where we're just going to decorate this thing and make it look nice and make it look in, you know, turn it into houses and stuff. But we did it. We did it. We did this wonderful build. I hope you enjoyed it. It's very technical and kind of it's definitely a fixed way of doing things. Like, definitely doesn't make the most sense, but I think it's one of the cooler ways. It's going to be awesome. These open air mine carts rolling back that make the whole thing run. And that's going to do it for me. So I will see you in the next episode from Bedrock Survival with Fix. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. Drop a like if you don't mind, and leave me a comment on what you think I should have done to make this build make more sense. Okay? All right. See you next time. Bye, everybody.